Oh God.
Yeah, actually, I know people. My surname is.
Okay, we are live.
Yeah,
folks.
English. It's a very English.
That's
song.
pretty common English, sir.
I still have a teacher.
I'm
Mr. Brown.
Indian. I'm no.
TV show.
I
Indian
think so,
language.
yeah.
Arey, I'm talking.
Yes, of course, he was also Mr.
Yeah, he was also
Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Correct,
I
correct.
love that
talking
show.
about the
I used
Indians.
to have one in school in
You knew
Canada.
Indians whose surname was Brown?
Yeah.
Christians?
Yeah, in fact, we had a common friend. Not had, we have a common friend. Gurgaon mein. He is actually into coaching, cricket coaching.
And what's his name?
Brown.
No,
First name.
What's his name?
Good question.
You don't know.
You know him as Mr. Brown. Full on mind your language moment.
Yeah.
In fact,
Giovanni has an epic moment in that.
Giovanni.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah. Please forgive me, Mr. Green, Brown. I'm colorblind.
good one.
Good one.
Giovanni is an Italian guy.
Yeah.
right?
Giovanni Cupello.
Who's the one who'd always say 1,000 apologies?
Ranjit.
Ranjit.
That's
Yeah.
1,000 apologies. He and Ali.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy who plays Ranjit is not Indian?
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not.
He's African.
Yeah.
He's African. Yes. 1,000
I can't
apologies.
believe it. In like all of UK, they
You
couldn't
could find
an
one
Indian character.
They found a Pakistani.
Yeah.
But you couldn't find an Indian. Batao.
Unbelievable.
Charo was. He said less,
so.
but so.
That's a Japanese.
The Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legendary, mind your
that-
language.
I know.
That show was
Simply
amazing.
sensational.
So that I think the best joke from that I remember is they was asked to make a sentence using a metaphor. He said, I said to you, you make a sentence with a metaphor, not I took my girlfriend out and met her for a drink.
Metaphor.
Metaphor a drink.
I know. He and Giovanni and Max always had a running
Max
feud.
was a Spanish guy.
No, Max is Greece. Maximilian
Greece.
Papandreou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Spanish guy was the mustache.
Yeah. Por favor.
Por favor. Yes, Harshit, we know we're live.
Yeah.
Harshit is saying, have you guys forgotten? So Rahul, please tell us, what are we talking about in the show?
I think we were supposed to talk about
India,
cricket.
Zimbabwe.
Oh, right.
But you're talking about Mr. Brown.
Yes. Why?
Generally.
Brown Monday.
The Brown Mundas are doing very well.
The Brown Mondays will be coming out to bat soon.
Yes.
Why they are Brown Mondays?
Indians are brown.
It needs to be fair. All of them fit that.
Especially if they are Punjabis.
Yeah.
The Brown Mondays will open the innings for India.
I think so.
Huh?
Shubman Gill,
And Shikhar Dhawan.
Shekhar Diwan.
Shekhar.
Shikhar Dhawan.
Shekhar.
Shekhar.
Dhawan.
Less said about the Zimbabwe batting, the better. Refused
So
to
India
learn.
have taken an unassailable 2-0 lead in this 3-match warm-up series.
Or as Prashant says, congrats to KL Rahul on winning the series and saving his vice captaincy as well. Batao.
No, but they had no.
It's not like I don't think he was going to lose his vice captaincy.
There was
either,
no
right?
relevance of this series win or loss on how
Yes.
the Indian team fared. India was going to win no matter if KL Rahul was the captain, Shikhar Dhawan was the captain, or
Shubman Gill was the captain,
Shubman
didn't
Gill,
matter.
anybody.
Big boys
would have
in
made
last two wickets were
Anyway, there's.
Which wicket was not ridiculous? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Including the first one,
the series?
the second one.
There was some very innocent mistakes made. Very innocent mistakes. See that.
Apart
slip.
from
Yeah, look.
innocent Kaya.
Lord Shardul once again.
By the way, Shardul Thakur got a chance.
3 wickets?
Just like Deepak Chair. 3
But the
wickets.
problem with Shardul Thakur, I think he's a utility player. He can he's a decent bat, and then he can bowl well. Just that, they scored 160 runs in 38 overs, which means a run rate of less than 4.
3 point something.
And if your own economy
bowler.
rate is over 6, is it over
5.4.
5 something.
Which from ODIs is, I mean,
Kuldeep's was over 6.
Kuldeep's was over 6.
Kuldeep has been expensive or is known to be expensive, but then he picks up wickets as well.
But catches were dropped off Kuldeep today.
And he
Kuldeep had some bad luck.
Yeah.
healthy.
Kuldeep had some bad luck.
Yeah, real bad luck.
And I thought maybe KL Rahul could have attacked more.
Story of his life.
Just that he's always after KL Rahul. I don't know why. Just that because you're playing an ODI, you don't have to play by the book, as in it's an ODI. You have to keep your feet excuse me open. Doesn't mean I thought when Akshar was bowling to a left-hander, you could have easily had a short leg maybe.
Yes, but they just allowed the game to drift occasionally. But there were some problem areas. Stumpings were missed. Some catches were dropped. Against
Kuldeep dropped one. I didn't see.
Rahul dropped one.
KL Rahul.
Yes.
Why?
When Ryan Ball.
I was in.
Why? He dropped the catch.
When?
When Ryan Ball mistimed one shot of.
Was it an easy one?
He had to run in, and any other fielder would have taken it.
Oh, not Rahul. Look at him.
I mean, Rahul
He's saying
dropping
any
it,
other fielder would have taken that catch, but Rahul.
But Rahul dropped it. I'm not saying he could have taken it. He's not a bad fielder. He's a good fielder.
KL is a decent field.
Yeah, but stumpings were missed.
As per the points,
Sanju missed
out a couple.
Otherwise, it would have been like 120 or something.
Actually, do you think these I understand, teams like India, Australia, England, they have to visit and play against minnows like Zimbabwe, Ireland. I don't know if I hope people don't get me wrong, but Bangladesh, if I include them also. But then
Who will get you wrong?
these, if I can call Bangladesh minnows,
Who will get you wrong if you call them?
we
People
have,
from Bangladesh also watch us?
yeah,
I'm sure we would have some.
yeah.
I'm asking.
A lot of we have a lot of people from Bangladesh who are in India also.
They watch us?
As in,
Do they watch us?
no, people come here for work also.
Yeah, but do they watch us?
I
All
hope-
those people,
I
they watch-
hope- I
do they
hope.
get time to watch sports today or watch sports?
I hope.
They are mostly in houses.
So our viewership is not in.
There's an English platform.
Are you trying to say that Bangladesh? This could.
No, you said the ones that are in
I'm
India.
just trying to say that Bangladesh is
The
not-
ones that are in India,
Yeah, you have.
they have
if
time
you-
to
if
watch
you
an
go-
English.
Even in Northeast, you'll find a lot of people from Bangladesh who've settled in Northeast, Calcutta also. You would know.
Yeah.
You come from.
Where is East? What do you think is the origin story of East Bengal?
No, but those were the ones that came at the time of partition.
that-
No, but their current support base is a lot, largely not just those. It's not just the ones who.
So you're saying they're the ones that have come after that.
I think East Bengal, the reference speaks for itself. Yeah.
Traditionally, even the Hindus
because Bengal
that
was
were-
united,
Yeah,
correct, yes,
exactly.
yeah.
They support, who have roots there.
Uh-huh.
But doesn't necessarily mean that they are
Yeah, correct.
Bangladeshi.
They
See,
have-
there is Narayan with us.
Narayan, I'm from Bangladesh, staying in West
See?
Bengal. See, there we go.
Nice.
I'm from Bangladesh, staying in West Bengal. Hence proved.
You were saying here.
So we have a lot of people from Bangladesh.
Are we
Avis from Nepal, yes, there we go.
Yes.
We're around we're pan subcontinent.
Exactly. Not we have people in Ireland, Hong Kong,
Germany,
Australia, Canada, England, America.
Yeah.
Your friend Andrew Singh is back. He keeps an eye out on whatever you say.
Where is Andrew?
Yeah, right there.
Right at the bottom, or below Amit Kumar Shah.
Arey yaar.
See,
I am not saying.
Andrew is always keeping an eye out on what you're doing now.
Politically
he even looks at where
incorrect.
you're looking. He keeps an eye out on where you're
Oh
looking.
no, he's also concerned about his neck.
My neck.
That's what I'm saying.
My neck is.
He is always keeping a close eye on what Rahul.
In fact, it got so bad I had to
Andrew-
consult a physiotherapist.
Arre wah.
If you want to visit our Dr. Amit Agarwal, Noida. Anyways,
Pavan Dhankara is saying, guys, you guys are amazing. Often following you.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Aussie.
Pavan, we might be there in Melbourne, T20 World Cup.
might
Sports today.
somebody will definitely.
Should somebody.
Somebody. You, I think you
Oh, see, Rahul Dravid is from Bangladesh and lives in Sector 80.
Oh my goodness.
across the road.
Rahul
Pretty
Dravid?
much.
Yeah.
Arre, that
Rahul
comment.
Dravid.
Rahul Dravid, please write your real name. Otherwise, I won't believe you.
Rahul.
I thought it was Rahul Dravid, but now I
And
know
there
it's
is-
not the real Rahul Dravid.
Mr. Shekhar has an interesting question for you.
Forget this. Any special arrangement for the Asia Cup? Mr. Shekhar is asking from the USA. Of course, special arrangement of the Asia Cup is. I cannot give all details, but we can tell you that we will have a presence in the UAE. So we will Sports Today, while a majority of our Sports Today team will be here, but somebody definitely will be in Dubai, and we will get updates from Dubai live, as well as of course our in-house studio will continue like always, but special arrangement from Asia Cup will be there. So if you guys stay in the UAE or are going to be traveling to the UAE for the Asia Cup, then don't forget to come and say hi to whoever is there from Sports Today team. Come and say hi to us and come on the show also.
Yeah, why not?
That would be a good way of
In
bringing you
fact,
guys.
all you people there in UAE can join Nikhil.
If I am in UAE,
Most likely, whenever you.
Whatever.
I think as of now.
every day our plan changes, so
Yeah, just like the Indian captain.
yeah, that's what. So I don't know what.
Anyways, but whoever is there, I think you.
I can only say that Sports Today will be there. In
No.
what form, how, I don't know.
Physically.
Sports Today will be there physically. Somebody will be carrying the Sports Today flag.
Somebody with the mic, right?
Yes, of course. Phone. Nowadays we don't even carry mic, just one phone. It's enough.
All in one. We have the mic inbuilt.
Yes. One very good question.
My real name is Rahul
Look at his name.
Sidiri.
Rahul Sidri Naz.
Now, you know what he's doing. I get it.
Yeah.
So he's used my name, Siddharth's name,
Nikhil's name.
Nikhil's name.
But he's got my spelling wrong.
It's NAZ.
It's a single A.
Yeah.
Good name, Rahul. Like it.
Very nice. No Shane.
I know, he left me out.
I know. Not done, Rahul.
Couldn't actually get a.
Yash God is saying at least crowd in Zimbabwe is far better than West Indies. My name is Yash and I'm not from Bangladesh.
Good one, Yash.
Yep. Chase 162 and 20 overs.
That
That'll
would be
fun.
Sure.
I hope.
SR as a point, Mohammad Siraj was outstanding. Let's spend
was.
some time by. He was
Yeah.
very good today. That's what I've been saying. He started improving in the West Indies series. Then the first game here, he is now getting better in white ball, or the kind of form that you expect out of him, because he had a dip of form in white ball cricket. So it's good that he is coming good, because you never know. Again, I keep saying injuries are part and parcel of the game. We already have two bowlers at the NCA. They are at the NCA.
Bumrah and Harshad.
Harshad. Yeah, already.
And they're posting
So-
selfies and all also.
So if they're not fit in time, never know. Mohammad Siraj could be that guy. Last moment, there are
Yes.
quite often you get a chance.
Mohammad Siraj, no? Yeah.
And Siraj in Australia.
Yes.
Very good
Exactly.
record.
And he is somebody, he's a bowler who can hit the deck hard.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
in Australia on those wickets, you will need a bowler like him. And also if you look at the
कहीं भी रोक दो शिव.
look at the other bowlers, you have in contention. I'm keeping Bumrah, Harshal and Deepak Chahar out of this. But if you see Siraj, if he's competing with somebody like Avesh Khan or Prasiddh Krishna, maybe he's more experienced than not maybe.
Agreed.
He's actually
Agreed.
more experienced than. And in Australia,
If I were to ask you pick one between Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, Avesh, who would you pick?
for the T20s, I might just go with
My pick is Siraj.
Yeah, I'll also pick Siraj.
maybe
There is another form.
maybe I'll go with
Because
on
he's
experience. Yes, Siraj, but I might
Prasidh?
have
Prasidh also
No, no,
hasn't
no.
done great in T20.
I understand.
RR.
No, not RR.
Ah,
No, RR. It's
that.
not about RR.
Yeah,
I'll
it
tell
is
you.
not.
See,
Now if
we
I'll
know.
ask you, will you go between Jadeja or
And Ashwin.
Ashwin, you
I'll go with-
you've changed to Ashwin.
No, I'll
Suddenly,
go with
no, you picked Ashwin the
Twitter.
other day.
I said I'll start with
No,
Jadeja. I
you
said I'll
picked-
start with
now,
Jadeja.
Suddenly now I realize how his
Nahin,
support
nahin,
for
nahin.
Ashwin has come.
Nahin, I've always supported Ashwin. In fact,
Tomorrow I'll say who's a better all-rounder, Hardik or Ryan. You might just go with Ryan. I don't know,
At least
but
now-
it is a possibility.
now you have established that you are actually joking. So,
Acha, you okay? No, that's you're right. Fast bowling all-rounder cannot be compared to a spin bowler. So
spin bowler.
Akshar and Rian. Then you'll pick Rian.
Then we pick Ryan.
Akshar and
Rian.
He doesn't even spin the
Jadeja?
ball.
Jadeja, yeah, Ryan can bowl left
Like
arm
Akshar
spinners
does.
also, by the way.
There, see, he's going. I'm not
Ryan Barak can bowl left arm spinners also.
I thought he's just a dibbly-dobbly bowler. No spin, no pace, just dibbly-dobbly.
No, he can bowl those round arm.
Below the
better than
below
Kedar
sea level.
Jadhav.
sea level deliveries.
Better than Kedar Jadhav.
And Kedar Jadhav. oof.
Yeah.
Narayan has $1 million, even though he's paid us limited amount in the chat, which is a super chat. But his question is worth $1 million.
Why has India not opted to bat first?
Because they want to finish the match early.
Answer the question.
They want to get over with this match early.
So what are you going to do in Zimbabwe? Go for some wildlife safari?
Swimming.
So they can go to the waterfalls.
No,
Victoria Falls.
swimming with the water crisis in Harare.
Exactly.
Swimming.
There's water. Good point.
Maybe they'll go to Victoria. There they can swim there.
But
To be fair, you won't be allowed over
You're
there.
not allowed. Yeah, it's
You,
dangerous.
if you have to do like even the diving and stuff like that, you need permission. And I highly doubt. I mean, Rahul Dravid years back when he went wanted to do it, couldn't.
Waterfall.
Yeah, not near.
No.
Some in Zimbabwe
Fine.
side.
Victoria Falls are very
No,
high.
whatever it may be, but who would do that?
No, that's
No,
in,
there are-
like
there are some adventures.
extreme sports
Yeah,
enthusiasts would
extreme,
do
but
it.
Rahul Dravid?
No.
No, it was there in John Wright's book. He wanted to.
What?
What?
He wanted to do that. I think it was bungee jumping or something.
Bungee.
Bungee jumping
yeah.
is
Must-
okay.
And if they
And
didn't
you
allow
couldn't because BCCI doesn't allow you.
exactly, if they were not permitted to do bungee jumping, no way they're going swimming in the Victoria Falls.
Yash God is saying in that selection he would go with Avesh because lambe haath hai. So,
Avesh.
you know,
He gets hit with a smile. He bowls with a smile. Never gets fluttered. That's Avesh for you.
Suyog Farkade is saying, I think India should challenge themselves to chase down the score within 20 overs. That will be a good prep for it. Won't happen.
No. If you want good prep, chase it down in 15. It's 160.
No, I think chase it. If you want to do it, do it. So make it a T20 affair. Get KL Rahul to open.
Open.
Yeah.
See,
you want to do it.
You can keep saying anything.
We know who will be coming.
KL
out.
should open, India should bat aggressively. None of that is going to happen. Shikhar Dhawan,
Shubman
Gill will come and open.
Brown.
They will
Brown.
bat comfortably, and so they should. Why should they give away the wickets?
No,
aimlessly?
for them it is. I think it's a very good opportunity for them.
And they'll bat like that. They'll finish off the game.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
If Dhawan falls early, then Ishan comes in. If Shubman falls early, Rahul comes in. That might be the plan.
Never say anything with
Yeah.
absolute surety.
We don't.
That's what I
Because
said,
you
might
never
to be
know.
the
You
plan.
might just see
Deepak Hooda.
Deepak Hooda number
Yeah.
three. Never know.
Never know. Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, because right now he's the backup for the middle order.
No. Plus the reports that are coming out, they've categorically said that Rahul Dravid and all want to see more of Deepak Hooda.
Correct.
I don't think they are 100% convinced that he's going with them. In which case, they want to see him bat. But how will you see him bat
If he's batting at number 7.
if you are going to be bowling first? The other team will make 150, 70, 90, whatever they make.
Yeah.
So Palash Swami has a question. He's saying is Shaheen Afridi. It would be Shahid Afridi also. वैसे. Shaheen Afridi ruled out of for the Asia Cup.
He is in doubt.
So basically, he's going to be traveling with the team.
But he was not selected
He
anywhere.
was not part of the squad.
Yeah, he
But
was
he
not.
would be traveling just to keep. He'll be there with the team, but he won't play.
Because that knee injury sustained in that second test against Sri Lanka really upset Pakistan's plans.
He's like backup. Like
Yeah.
we are carrying 3 backup players in
Yes.
Asia for Asia Cup.
And
like
a
that.
few net bowlers also, hopefully.
Okay, let's stop somewhere. Omkar is saying ruled out of Asia Cup. Shaheen Shah Afridi. Pradeep is saying no. We've just given you that update right now. Avinash, are we saying name one overrated and one underrated cricketer in your opinion?
I will
One
not.
overrated and one.
Overrated is a.
What is overrated? And
Overrated means like got a lot of
opportunities?
no.
but
Lot of
Not as good as people
accolades
think
and all,
he
but
is.
wasn't
Yeah.
as good as.
wasn't as
One
good.
underrated, there are actually many
Many.
underrated players, but I think Ian Bell is one of the most
Yeah.
underrated
Sure.
Agreed.
batsmen.
Yes.
At least of this recent generation
Agreed.
that we've seen.
I can think of a lot of underrated cricketers, as in
There are many,
not
actually.
the ones that done well. I'm saying the ones that didn't get their due credit in terms of the greatness they achieved, and the few I can.
Damian Martin.
No, Saeed Anwar is one.
Saeed Anwar.
He was champagne as a batsman.
But he was the best batsman when they had. When he was.
But he's never considered like in the great.
Ijaz Ahmed.
Ijaz less, but Saeed
I think
was.
Saeed Anwar at that time. See, Inzamam was there in that batting lineup.
Yeah.
I think Yusuf Yohana.
Ijaz was there. Salim Malik was there.
At that time, Yusuf
Sohail.
Yohana was still pretty new in that lineup. Or may not. So Saeed Anwar, I think maybe he was
No,
already.
I'm saying now when you look back,
When you
he's
look back,
never into
Pakistani
conversation
greats,
as when
yes.
you're talking about best, but he
Correct.
was. Similarly, another one, Chaminda Vas.
Yeah.
Never
Oh my
in
God,
conversation when you're talking about great bowlers, but look at
What
his
a bowler.
numbers, Look at his, you'll talk about a Muralidhar and you'll talk about the
I
great.
think he still has the best ODI figures, right? 8 for 19.
19, yeah.
Some cricketers who have not, the history has not been kind to them in the sense you've not remembered them for the kind of
Shivnarayan
impact that they
Chandrapal.
had.
At times,
Chandrapal.
at times,
Chandrapal too, another one I think.
At times it is also what usually happens is because the player, your contemporary, the player you're playing with, your teammates, so, they become so big that they actually overshadow. Because I think Chaminda was for Sri Lanka, he was a great, but he always had, because there was somebody like Mutaiya Muralidharan,
Rangana Herath.
Rangana
Forever in the
actually,
shadow of Murali.
Actually,
Despite
Rangana
having
Herath.
such a stellar test career.
Yes.
Few of my favorite cricketers, very underrated. Aravinda De Silva, absolutely loved him.
But
What
he
a
was not
batter.
underrated.
No, he was underrated. Again, never counted as a great.
I think he's a
you
Sri
will talk
Lankan
about
great.
no, he's a Sri Lankan great. But I'm saying he was as good as any batsman in the world
At that time. He won you a World Cup.
But now when you talk about the Laras and the Tendulkar because of the number of runs. But he was there. I still like Craig McMillan as well.
yes.
What a batsman he was.
Nathan Astle.
Nathan Astle.
Nathan Astle, he was the best batsman at that time.
And some of those players.
Stephen Fleming and he
Fleming
would
was
open.
there.
He would open with Stephen Fleming, no?
Yeah.
Nathan Astle, And one bowler, I used to like him, but he was also overshadowed by one of perhaps the greatest player of all time, Stuart McGill.
McGill. Yep.
Very good spinner, but of course,
Shane Warne.
Warney.
But with Stuart, now the thing is he would give some loose deliveries
Yes.
once in
He
a
wouldn't
while.
maintain the
No,
pressure.
I get what you are.
But certain-
so that was his problem. He was
Yeah.
not accurate, but I think he got close to 250 wickets.
250 wickets,
Yeah.
yeah.
And played decent amount of cricket, test cricket. Close to-
60 plus, 60 plus tests.
Close to I think 50 odd test matches he played, and every time Stuart McGill and Shane Warne would play together,
Yeah.
Stuart McGill would
Overshadow
do
Warne.
better in terms of
Yep.
numbers at least.
In spinners, another one, very underrated, Sakleen Mushtaq, now the coach of Pakistan.
Yeah, Sakleen Mushtaq is not. Sakleen, he was the best at that time.
Yeah,
Alongside
he
Murli.
probably was the best off spinner ever. Yeah.
He bowled in the death in the 90s.
After Murli, of course.
Yeah.
No, but at that phase that he had, unplayable,
Even
but
Mushtaq Ahmed.
Mushtaq, but still, Sakleen impact. See, Mushtaq, you could attack, you could beat. Sakleen on his day, even in a one-day game, would not allow you to score.
Tendulkar had no clue against Sakleen.
Nobody had
nobody
it.
did. That's the
Because of his
Dusra.
Dusra.
and his loose, yes,
The
exactly.
pioneer of the Dusra.
The pioneer of the off-spinning loose.
Hat trick he took, and in fact, and he was so successful. I think he was the fastest when Ajit Agarkar
100
when
wickets.
Ajit Agarkar
Fastest to 50. I
broke
think,
that
yeah.
record of fastest 50 ODI wickets.
Yeah,
I think
Sakleen.
he broke Sakleen's record.
Yeah.
I mean, who will forget the two-test series 1999? He got
Yeah.
Tendulkar out all 4 times.
No, he got a fifer every innings.
Every innings. Got Tendulkar out all 4 times, I guess.
Yeah, that test match, he got Tendulkar only.
And for me, I think
Dusra.
Sakleen, people like Sakleen, I used to enjoy watching him bowl.
Yeah.
He was, and because
I told this to Sakleen only in one of the interviews, and I remember in those days I used to play college cricket. So if a spinner came on to bowl and the keeper was there, if he bowled a good ball, the keeper would naturally say, "Well ball, Saki," because it became such
Ah,
a
The
Moeen-
natural
Moeen-
thing.
Moeen-
Moeen
Moeen
Khan.
thing,
Moeen Khan.
Like
He made Saki the
Yeah,
best.
so it just was a natural
Yeah.
thing for every keeper, for any spinner to say, "Well ball, Saki." It became
To be fair, Moeen
So
Khan would do that
common.
with any bowler who was
Yeah.
there.
but well bowled Saki became
Well,
something
Saki
like
was
bowling
a-
Shane.
Yeah, bowling Shane.
Shane,
Bowling,
just like
bowling
that.
one.
Now it's Gary. Nathan Lyon.
Gary.
Gary.
And the reason
Well
behind-
bowled Saki that Moeen used to say.
Moeen.
Next time.
Epic Moeen. But overrated cricketer, now we talk about underrated.
overrated. Do you really want to do this?
Shahid Afridi. Shahid Afridi.
Nah.
Very
No,
overrated.
he makes a good point, huh? I see the kind of love and adulation and everything that Shahid's got,
Lala,
and he's a cult figure, and I know he's a. But you're right, he was so inconsistent.
Extremely.
It's a good shout
Shahid
out.
Afridi,
Good
for
shout
me.
out. Good
Maybe.
shout out.
Yep.
Shahid Afridi was exciting. The kind of cricket
Yes.
He was
used to
Shahid
play.
Afridi.
He would, attract. He was a crowd puller, but was he a
match winner.
good enough player to actually get that much
No.
adulation?
even now-
like you mentioned about Saeed Anwar, maybe Saeed Anwar and
Yeah,
Shahid
did not
Afridi.
get that.
Shahid Afridi would be a bigger crowd puller
Any
than
day. That's what my point
He
is.
was a maverick. That was his part
yeah,
of his
but
goal.
even
even now-
in terms of what they were as cricketers, huge difference between what a Saeed Anwar was and what Shahid Afridi. Shahid was okay, good.
Well, I enjoyed-
Yakmar, you would hit few.
The thing with
sixes,
Shahid, which I really enjoyed watching more than was his bowling. You didn't know what he was
Actually, he
going
was
to bowl.
bowling he won them more matches.
Yeah,
than he was
because
batting.
and sometimes he had that one really quicker one.
No, this
yeah,
one
yeah.
you.
yeah.
You can't even call it a quicker one. He's seam up, he'd bowl 120 Ks. People
Well,
are
as a
shocked.
bowler, he was
Against-
far more dangerous.
Exactly.
Tim
As a-
Saudi, that delivery that that he bowled in 2010, 134 kmph.
Yeah.
134.
Shahid, actually, you're right. As a
Hashim
bowler,
Amla.
very underrated.
underrated.
Oh, I loved
True.
watching him play.
Very
my
good.
lord.
Very good.
One of the greatest
Silent assassin, that man
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
from his generation.
And by the way, in all formats, he's pretty good in T20s and
Yes.
one days also. Just
Yes.
the way he was, you
Yes.
just.
People assumed he was a bad T20
Yeah.
batsman, but
Underrated in that trio of South African pacers, Mone Mokal. Very underrated.
But you know what the thing with Monet was?
Again,
he had a
inconsistent.
peak like Mitchell Johnson.
Yeah.
And that peak he was
You couldn't touch it.
unbeatable.
Man.
But that peak didn't.
He
save over
broke
him.
Clark's shoulder, yeah, in that spell at Newlands.
Yeah. No, same with Mitchell Johnson. That 2-3 years.
he scared the hell out of every English batsman that 1 year.
That
Arey.
peak was my.
Players were forced to retire after that series.
Mental
Jonathan
issues,
Trott.
this, that. everything.
Jonathan Trott, Graham Swan.
Yeah, Swan.
Swan.
Graham Swan, by the way, I think even he was
Very
underrated.
I loved watching
Graham
him bowl.
Swan.
Swan.
Very
yeah,
elegant
yeah.
off
No,
I think at that time he was the best spinner
No,
in the
I
world.
tell you, he was the best off spinner with a half sleeve t-shirt
Yes.
ever.
You can say that.
I'm
maybe.
telling you.
No, he
Look
was
at
a nightmare for left-handers. He was the one
Even
who got that
Indians.
terror wrong.
Count everyone in that. It's a fact.
But there were a few left arm spinners also.
Whatever
who bowled
said
with
and done,
full
off
sleeve.
spinner, and I'll tell you, and I'm saying with as a amateur off spinner also, it's very tough to bowl with a straight arm. If you have to get the turn, you have to bend the arm.
and he could really
It's a
generate
fact.
turn.
It's a fact. But Swanee, that's why I say
That
Swanee
is why his
is
elbow
incredible.
went. No, because he had to apply so much pressure from his elbow, it went.
But
straight.
Swanee legend by that.
He's a
Good
very
shout.
good
No, when did England's
Clean, very clean, very clean.
When did England's decline begin? When Swan retired, because he was the one who built pressure
Such
that
a wicket
allowed
taker.
Anderson and Broad to prosper.
And now look at their spinners, Dom Bess.
And Jack
The
Leach.
kind of Jack.
No,
Jack
Leach sometimes looks
Jack
dangerous,
Leach.
huh? Leach.
Jack Leach is a
Arm ball,
conditional
arm ball.
bowler.
Make him look. But still, Graham Swan, if you compare.
Not the same.
You can't compare Jack Leach to even Monty, if you're being honest.
Oh, actually, Monty
was
at
a
his
really
peak
good
also.
bowler.
No,
Yeah.
that's the peak was very short.
Very short. Yep.
And his
He lost
celebrations,
it.
his celebrations.
He lost
See,
it.
with
That's
Monty, he had a few other issues also.
Distractions.
Exactly.
Not distraction,
he had-
but
he's-
he
he's
was
been
into
very open about his
depression,
mental health issues.
Mental health issues
Yeah.
also. So that ways, he struggled, but whatever little cricket that he played, pretty good, I thought. He could have done better.
Yeah.
What is he saying? Please read that.
Rishabh, the universe captain, is saying, Rahul, I am missing your bewildering pronunciation of Hindi sign and symbols used as a way of communication. Please do us an abbreviation and say it. What?
What?
Bewildering, are you? I don't know.
That's all. Govinda say.
Hindi signs and symbols. You had any Hindi signs and symbols that you used to use? Pehle must be old time. Sometime you used anything? No.
I can't
Not that I remember. So it's Dhawan and
naturally,
Shubman Gill who have come
Wonderful.
up to open.
Polite applause.
So,
Oh no, KL Rahul.
KL Rahul is
KL is opening. Yep.
Thank
Chaka
God.
was,
At least one thing they've done right now.
they have done right. Yes, Rahul is opening. Yep.
no brown munde.
but to be fair, I mean,
What do you mean? Everyone is a brown
They're
munde
all
in that
brown
team.
munde.
I was taking brown munde as in
Punjabi lads.
Punjabi boys.
Yeah. No desi geets and trap beats.
Mr. Shekhar, interesting that Saklen's dusra was never brought into question. Only bowler who could do dusra with an absolute
Yes, that was a skill.
Murli and Bhaji. Yeah.
No, why Murli Bhaji? Ajmal. 42 degrees.
Ajmal,
42 degrees.
If I could flex my arm that much, I'm pretty sure even I would have gotten some degree of
No,
spread.
but even if you saw Saklen's arm did bend to doing the dusra, but it wasn't as
Within the
obvious.
15 degrees.
It wasn't as
Permissible
obvious.
limit.
Syed Ajmal,
Well,
my
not
God.
possible to do.
No,
Murli,
that's
that
why India got him
deformity
banned.
couldn't help
Syed Ajmal.
That's why, you know. Because
No, but India didn't have to do anything. Yeah, his was like almost
was
like a
so
javelin
evident.
throw. Javelin throw sometimes.
But he was a very good bowler.
He
Yeah,
was.
underrated.
He was boy.
He was
He's
un-
dangerous.
He was underrated.
Yeah. And his ball would like even dusra would turn, like really turn like a leg
Yeah,
spin.
Ian Bell was clueless. against-
Chivanga, what?
Chivanga, yeah.
Chivanga.
Chivanga is
Getting
showing
some bounce.
aggression.
Good bounce.
Aggression.
140.
If KL Rahul gets out early, then we may have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Then I will question you people. Why did you people want him to open the innings? Although it looks unlikely.
Yeah. Again, another 10 wicket win. Incoming and loading.
You were
Lance
talking about
Klusner.
Huh?
Lance Klusner overrated. No.
No. Zulu was wonderful.
I think Zulu
He got-
was
I think he got
underrated.
his
He got
due,
his
whatever.
due,
He's not
yes.
underrated
He got-
or
yes,
overrated.
yes.
Yeah.
He got his
Yeah, people love Zulu. So
Yeah.
you can't.
He's with Zimbabwe, no?
Yes,
Yes.
actually, Klusner. Yeah.
Huh?
Shine Shah really ruled out. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, it's ruled out.
But he was anyway not in the
He
team.
he wasn't
In the Asia
expected
Cup
to,
team.
exactly. He may still travel, I think.
Well, the Indian
Can't
team
be
can heave a huge
put
sigh
there.
of relief.
Why?
Why Haris Raw?
Arey, but yeah, what is
No
he
left
saying?
arm.
Arey, what is he saying? He was anyway
Not there.
expected to be there for the.
Get ready for October 23rd. That's it. Direct. Shaheen will be fit for that.
For that he'll be fit. Yeah.
Remember Craig Keyswetter?
Yeah.
English wicket keeper.
Yeah.
His career got prematurely
Avi has a point. Do you agree with him?
No. Hardik
Not
Pandya is
at all.
not overrated.
Right now he's the man, the machine, the X factor.
The X
in
factor.
the,
Yes.
Sent third India 11. Sure.
That's not his fault that everyone started comparing him to Kapil Dev. He never said I'm Kapil.
Yeah. He
that's
never
true.
said it.
Don't compare him. Ashwin, no, I think
No,
not
Ashwin
underrated
is,
or
he's
overrated.
gotten his due.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're talking Murugan Ashwin, that's a different matter.
No, underrated probably in white ball cricket.
Who?
Ashwin.
Underrated.
No,
In white ball,
actually,
overrated.
no, in recent years,
Shane Bond also underrated. Somebody said. Yeah.
yeah,
I think,
injuries curtailed his career, but man, he,
But Shane Bond,
He
what is
also
saying?
got his due.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Underrated.
Underrated.
He said Riyad Brar overrated.
Yeah, correct.
I mean,
Any-
it's a good thing you didn't join
But
us
who
during
has
ICL.
who has rated him? I want to know.
Clearly, Rajasthan Royals team management.
Only apart from them, I have not seen anyone else.
Ek second, can you just go up?
Sarwan,
go up,
okay.
Sarwan, no, not
Okay,
really.
yeah.
He always used to hurt India on a regular
Oh yeah,
basis.
true.
Just hang on.
was-
He also hurt Glenn
Leave
McGrath.
it, I can't find it. Leave it.
Acha, Saket is saying KL has come out to open after hearing the news that Shaheen really loved it. I got to do
Comment of the month.
That's a good
Comment
one.
of the month.
Second. As soon as the news must have reached,
That makes for a good tweet, but
exactly. Good comment only, but no truth to it.
wouldn't
Comment
want-
of the month. Psychot.
Wouldn't want to be blocked by another.
Wasim Akram is underrated. Yeah, Wasim Akram is an all-time
Yeah,
great. How can you
underrated.
say that?
Oh my god.
No, but Asif underrated, yes. I agree.
I think he tarnished his own career.
Hey,
Asif on
No. I think he could have been a legend.
Yeah.
He didn't.
But he himself
He shot himself at the
got
foot.
into
Best
things like
proponent of swing bowling, man. And that action.
Oh no, at his peak, like I was saying, Mitchell, when his time he was unplayable.
He was a good player.
No, not Asif wasn't. Asif was with the another
Veena
female
Malik.
Pakistani actress.
Veena Malik.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know.
She was there on Big
But
Boss one.
then
yeah.
what he did at the test match, Lords.
Lords.
He had
other
this
things.
habit of eating a few things at times.
But dude, that
No, he was
seam move and
brilliant.
chop.
He was brilliant.
That
That
VVS
action.
Lakshman dismissal,
Karachi.
bloody, like off
Twice.
can't turn the ball. Yeah,
He could
but
swing
would
the
turn.
ball a
Crazy.
mile almost.
Tendulkar bowled,
Ah.
Sehwag bowled,
Crazy. Unplayable.
Lakshman bowled twice.
Rahul Dravid.
Rahul Dravid, what?
Rahul out.
अच्छा.
He was caught, not bowled.
I thought you're saying Rahul Dravid.
हाँ,
Underrated. मैं वही सोच रहा था. बताओ. I think underrated Kef.
PCV official.
Never really got his due in the latest
stage.
stage.
Out of
Yep.
Go-
6
6
weeks.
weeks.
Huh?
Nah, less than 2 months.
6 weeks. Yeah.
मतलब World Cup तक he'll be there.
He'll be there for the World
KL Rahul
Yeah.
gets dismissed now.
Yeah.
Shikhar Dhawan.
अच्छा,
No,
Victor-
Shekhar is there.
Shikhar
Victor
Dhawan, is he
Nyauchi.
underrated? Shikhar Dhawan? See, no Indian cricketer is underrated.
underrated,
by the-
exactly,
trust me.
exactly.
They get their due.
They get more than their due. Wait.
Exactly.
Yep.
Jay has a question for you.
Do I still take grammar classes like 2013?
Would you take grammar classes?
Did I
On
take
air?
grammar classes?
Maybe you must
May
have.
have. I must have corrected something. 2013. Jay, please. Unless I must have done it on. Oh, now I know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. How I got blocked. How I got blocked.
अच्छा, अच्छा, अच्छा. Michael Vaughan.
Oh.
Because I had actually corrected his grammar.
York. I'm guessing he would have misspelled.
No, he had written THER for THEIR or something like that.
There,
अच्छा.
there.
He was trolling Indian players like he usually does, and just to respond to him, it was a bad thing. So I said, okay, forget trolling this, but at least correct the there. There's a wrong there, and then you call yourself an Englishman. That's what I've written. That you don't even know the difference between a there and a there.
Blood.
That's it. That was it.
Yep.
I now know. Yeah, I have to sometimes think what
references there actually.
People keep a tab on.
Especially Jay.
Jay Thakur.
Especially who gets blocked out.
Oh, out! KL Rahul out number 1. But I think he'll review. He might review. Victor Nyauchi gets the wicket. I think he will review. 6, 5,
Check if Shani
4,
No, he's not taking
3.
it. He's not taking it. Oh, he
He
took
has.
it.
Of course, he has to
will.
take it.
He had
He's
to
captain.
Take. He had to take it.
He had to take it.
He has taken
Man, I'm
it.
surprised how Clark never broke his forearm with that review. He would do this every single time a review.
And let's see, review for KL Rahul.
KL Rahul, Wesley Madevere, Innocent Kaya, Victor Nyauchi.
I think he's the only one who can get the name spot on.
Let's see.
And he is.
Equal.
Oh,
he's
out.
out.
He's hitting
Clearly
leg.
out.
Hitting leg.
Jesus.
Hitting leg. Middle end.
Middle and
leg.
Between middle and leg.
हाँ.
Or
Did he
leg.
get an edge?
Out.
or not?
Nah, कहाँ से?
Edge if he had gotten, he'd have reviewed it instantly.
Out.
See, Ryan Burl knows how to review. He got an edge.
No better.
Clearly, review instantly. And
As firm as it comes.
Sheesh.
There we
They
go.
tried to save him with the height, but they could not. That also was like too close.
like how
Maybe that
Sachin
Shaheen Shah Afridi news is not confirmed.
PCB can't say no.
Okay then, KL Rahul is out.
KL out.
करवा लो open.
See?
We were all saying it.
Yeah,
मतलब
it's
बताओ.
all our fault.
It's our fault.
That's why he was not opening.
Why?
He wanted to spend some time gradually and come back.
गलत
into form.
shuffle
ना,
किया.
You guys.
5 balls. 5 balls, 7 minutes. Excellent.
Fast bowlers पे leg before थोड़ी ना होता है.
Okay. You get bowled.
Sorry, बंद करो.
Okay, bye. See you.
What a come.
See you end of the match.
Yes.
What time will it finish? Prediction?
5:30.
6:30.
Time. Oh, 5.
6:30.
Same time.
Now that they've lost a wicket, they'll